All right, we got another game down. It looks like Stick of Truth. That was a lot of fun. 8 games and a shitload to go. There's not a whole lot to say. I mean, the game was funny. I really enjoyed it. Very simple. If you haven't played it, I recommend it if you want to laugh. If you're a South Park fan, I am. I love Matt and Trey. All the content they've created, from the Book of Mormon to any of their off-brand movies that you wouldn't know, other than Team America and the other ones they created, where he's a Jehovah's Witness. To me, a lot of those movies are funny. I just really love their content. So 10 hours, game's not that hard. I highly recommend doing your ranged weapon with bleed and bounce. And the reason why that is, the enemies are not tuned that well. So you'll sometimes fight an enemy that has 3,000 armor. You only do 1 damage to him. However, bleed does its own damage. Burning does its own damage. Gross does its own damage. All those elemental effects do their own damage as a passive dot. So as you've seen in my gameplay, I set up bleed and fire. And if I had an extra socket, then I would do cold to slow them down. And bounce. Bounce is the most important thing, because you're not using the ranged weapon as damage. You're using it to apply. It's an applicator for either your bleed or your fire. And that's going to save you a ton of time. You can beat the entire game with that. Except for the last boss, you have to role play in the final death of the unicorn and the other stuff, and then eventually the scene goes on. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one, and it only took 10 hours to beat. So I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Very fucking funny. Not nearly as good as God of War to me, but overall, great game. That's it. I'm gonna start on the next game now. I still have a lot of projects I want to get through. So Disgaea, Shadows of the Tomb Raider, plus Diablo 2, plus Destroy All Humans. This is my upload list. I've still got like 185 matches of Apex. I gotta update League of Angels 2 on a daily basis. And now I've gotta put the additional 5 hours on YouTube for this. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I'm gonna move on to the next one now. I hope you guys have a good day.